Hello, welcome to another LEGO Bootleg review of Marvel and DC superheroes. This is the same 8 characters that Yuan when Sheng debuted their superheroes line last bit more than a year ago. I think. I'm gonna have to check the original video upload date. But all of the figures here have been revamped just a little bit. So we have a new version of Captain America, Hulk, Wolverine, Iron Man. Just move these boxes to the side. If you want to take a closer look at the box art and photos of the figures, please, if you like, check out the Flickr link in the video description below for Spider-Man, Batman, who's smiling, and Superman, a darker-ish suit design of Superman. Quick look on the back. On the other side of the box is all the same, and the back has the basic instruction manual on how to assemble the thing. Which, even though it's such a simple thing to assemble, I do like that it's printed on the back and on the side, so it's very clear and straightforward. So, and across the top of the box, just the characters and heroes assembled. Get these out of the way. Let's take a quick look at these figures. Now, when Yuan first did this, they had cards of the characters, and the characters were on just a 4x4 plate with 4 studs on one side for the figures to stand on. Let's do the DC characters first because there's only 2 of them. Let's start with, of course, Superman. So there's Superman. Superman has the proper hair now. It's not like reduced or anything. And the Kryptonite crystal, just like the Superman 8 pack. So very similar to that. These have the rotating stage. You see here, there's this little circular plate there that rotates. Soft-ish cape, feels good in the hand. Superman's face is printed a bit weird with the brown there being a bit orange. The design here is decent, generally just a bit different to the LEGO one, but still the classic Superman look. The belt is printed above the hips on the torso. You see bits of the cape there next to the Superman logo. Superman logo is a lot bigger than the official LEGO version. But for me, I don't think it's different enough for me to keep. If you don't already have a Superman figure, or you only have the some of the other weird versions, then this is okay, I guess. Proportion-wise, this is a Sheng Yuan type figure that they now all use where the proportions are correct. And this is here. Won't go away. On the back of the torso, we got kind of odd print layout there, and the belt kind of looks a bit crappy. So yeah. But next surprise is Sheng Yuan finally has double faces. This is another Superman face. It's a lot smaller than the other one. The colouring is still wrong on the jawline, but at least finally starting to get double faces. We just haven't got them quite good yet. So an okay figure, Superman, but not the best. Here's Batman and his stage for the Batarang. Very similar to the newer Batman wave, the second Batman wave that they did. Let me move that. That hard. Come on. There we go. So yeah, Batman clearly sucked up some laughing gas. Looks a bit weird there. I know what they're going for. Like they're going for the Lego Movie Batman figure. It has like a happy expression, but this hasn't worked out so well. Oops, Sheng Yuan is not good. The body is nice though. It's different enough as a Batman suit. It's fully black with the yellow logo in the middle. So that's kind of cool, although the bat ears are a bit hard to see because it's slightly blurry. Turn this around, we have the normal Batman face, but again with the black bar on top, and pretty much generic body. So when you put the helmet back on, there's like no eyes there, it's just black, so it looks a bit weird. I don't know why they've done that, it should have been white. Oh well. So let's go on Marvel. Let's go with the worst figures to what's probably the most interesting, I guess. So here's Spider-Man. At first glance, he's okay. Legs are boring, the print is kind of boring, the face is good. He comes with a pretty elaborate stand that's actually fitting for the character. But yeah, it almost looks like someone wearing Spider-Man pajamas trying to be Spider-Man, not Spider-Man himself. Although the print quality itself is pretty sharp and does use silver print. However, the one thing that completely ruins this figure is it does still have a secondary face. and that's just silly. So this one has the smaller eyes and this one has the bigger eyes, so they are different Spider-Man heads, but seriously, this doesn't work that way. If you want something printed on the back, should have been the netting design. Oopsies, terrible figure, and the back print's actually kind of rubbish. So he's the worst figure out of this pack. Not just Marvel, but just worse overall. From the front he's sort of boring, and the back just sort of completely ruins it. Next we have Wolverine, who has the really silly helmet that we saw before with the other Wolverine that they did, but comes with a stage there and like a leftover plate of X-Men. Don't know what's going on there. Body print is not too much different from the original one, and the back print is just so-so. If I get the helmet off, see they have the Turbo Wolverine face that they did last time with this helmet, just to fit the eyes into the eyes, the holes in the mask. It's a very ugly head, both sides, very ugly, and both sides are also expressions, just slightly different expressions. And why has he got them like a weird French moustache there? So actually this side's the better face, but just disgusting face. You stick this back on, it's a bit better, but the helmet just kind of sucks. So this is the second worst figure. The other ones aren't so bad anymore, but you know, let's get to them. So here's Captain America. Kind of weird torso design, a bit different, but cool. There was a Captain America 8-pack, the Sheng release, so there's a lot of Captain Americas as well. Just come on. Helmet is totally stuck. So yeah, the helmet's pretty tight, and once you start taking it off, you see this head is also ghastly, because again they have to they move the eyes to fit with the helmet. And seriously, if you can't make a helmet with the eyes in the right place, then don't just fix the helmet and not do this crazy abomination of a head. So really, this is a figure where you can't take that Captain America helmet off. You got to keep it on. He has this rubber band down the leg that attaches one of these Star Wars pistols there, and the shield has silver print on it and the black rims. The torso print's actually decent, so it's a shame that the head is completely disgusting. The back of the head body is very similar to previous official figures. Okay, now we're moving on into slightly better territory. You have the Hulk here, some chemicals, because that's Hulk apparently. Body is bad. Just unlike they should have just used the normal Hulk body from the official minifigure. The back print is okay, it's just standard patterns. But the interesting part is his legs. The legs are actually quite nicely printed, and they're the Age of Ultron print, so I'm going to keep this purely for the legs. The head is okay, the front face is, it's okay. And the chain there is nice length. We don't really see that many short chains. It makes the stage actually look pretty good. So out of all of them, this one and Spider-Man actually have the best stages, even though Spider-Man's this pretty ugly figure. But yeah, it does have a good stage. And both Hulk expressions are faces, just one has slightly more bushy eyebrows than the other. So yeah, you go there. You're a keeper at least. Next we have Thor with the sort of classic comic book style helmet. Take that off. No silver transparent blue hammer, unfortunately. Torso print is also slightly altered from the official Lego version, but I can't really tell which version it is, just a bit different. This is the latest comic book design. It looks a bit like it, but not sure. Beard on one side, but then on the other side there's no beard. So this is kind of like the original Thor, and this is like movie Thor. So yeah, you got both. And underneath there, the back print is nice and sharp, but nothing too special. The helmet's actually really nicely molded as well, so that's good. It's a good helmet. Actually, reminds them of the Lord of the Rings helmet. Someone says if that's where they got the mold from. And finally, we have Iron Man. I'm not quite sure what the mark is, but some people have said it's 15. Excuse me, this is Mark 19, so another new mark to fit into a large box of all the different marks that we've had so far, so that's pretty cool. And the print is unfortunately very simple. It's like they rushed the set out, even though it's been announced for a long time on the older yellow posters that Sheng had a while ago. The print, while the lining here is okay, the colors they've used make it look very simple and kind of tacky. It would have been nicer if the grey and yellow were gold and silver. Still uses the older style helmet without the little dot there. Open it up, it kind of looks like Tony Stark. And second face is also kind of like Tony Stark. The print is slightly off center, so it's on, I thought it's like slightly off center, so slightly to the side, so it's not exactly 1-to-1 each side. And the head looks a bit squished, but fortunately this is an Iron Man figure, so we're not going to see that. So if, like, say DQ or something was to release Mark 19 as well, it would definitely look better than this. It does come with the full shebang of most of the Iron Man stuff in War Machine / Iron Patriots stage stuff, but that doesn't really save the figure. So overall, for Sheng Yuan set, this is half and half. Superman and Batman bodies do look nice, but they're not nice enough to be that special as a keeper. If you don't have any of these figures yet, for some reason, then it's okay. Superman body is definitely okay as a swapsies, so is Batman, but the heads are just not good. The stages for all of these figures are, some of them, they do make sense, but they just, for me again, it just seemed like a waste of space, and I don't intend to keep any of these plates and stages. I'll keep the plates for making like a box display, but all the extra items, it's not really important. Next we have Spider-Man, which is completely just a bad figure in general. Like, the print is sharp and the quality of the print is decent, but the back design is kind of crappy and the front is very boring. It does remind me slightly of the original Spider-Man Lego before it was Marvel superheroes, like the first Lego, like Spider-Man 1 and 2 movies, but it's just missing bits of the details, and yeah, it's not that good. Wolverine's face and helmet are disgusting, but the body is okay. And all of the heads actually, apart from Hulk, all of the other heads are just kind of wrong and just weird. Thor, it looks okay. Hulk pants are good. Captain America's body is good, but not different enough to be a keeper. Iron Man Mark 19 is only a keeper because we don't have a Mark 19 yet. If any of the other brands release a Mark 19, then I'm sorry, that Mark 19 will probably have to go. So overall, actually, it's not even half. It's pretty much a disappointing set. It is good that they finally have second face printing, so let's hope that means in the future, when they copy and make good releases, that the second faces on the figures will also be good. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. This is a huge shame after the amazing Flash set that they just released. I mean, that had goofy heads as well, but at least the bodies were all good.